Well, American business owners are dealing with the consequences of the crime wave every single day. This is Adam Kelinsky's restaurant. He's that restaurant owner. He says he is not dealing with his first break-in or his second. It is his fourth break-in now in just a matter of months. And Adam joins us now. He runs Pursuit Wine Bar and Kitchen in D.C. Adam, I'm sorry that you've been through this. Thanks so much for being here.
Of course, Natasha. Thank you for having me.
So, Adam, we were just looking at some of that footage of one of the break-ins, one of 4 break-ins in recent months. What has that looked like each time, and how have you reacted? How is your staff reacting?
Yeah, it's devastating. I mean, you walk into the bar the next day, ready to serve your customers, and there is glass, there is our equipment strewn about the place, and we have to set in to start cleaning this up and getting ourselves put back together so that we can serve the customers. I mean, it's definitely scared the community. It's scared our staff. And this is just one of the many incidents on that street that has caused a lot of folks to turn away from hospitality, both working and patroning our business. It's really tough.
What are they targeting? What are they actually taking each time?
You know, it's funny. I think a lot of them are breaking in thinking that there's going to be cash or other things that they can actually sell quickly. Most of them are taking wine, liquor, and stealing some of our equipment we use to sell to the customers. We have lost quite a few iPads, and we've replaced them each time, unfortunately. But yeah, no, it adds up pretty quick.
You've told our team that there's a spot in your restaurant that you've kept a pile of the evidence from each break-in. Can you tell us a little more about that?
Yeah, we have a little effigy there as a reminder to ourselves that we're persevering and getting through this. It's a stack of the bricks and rocks that they use to actually pound in the windows. I mean, it's really unfortunate, but it's a reminder that we're here and we're here to stay and we're not giving up.
I mean, have you made changes or upgrades after each break-in? Have they made any sort of difference?
Yeah, I mean, we've tried to put things on the windows to keep them from smashing through it, but really they just stand there and do it anyways. And, you know, when we bought this place and opened it up back in October 2019, we thought to ourselves, we're going to get rid of these security gates, right? The community's changing. We're ready to send a message that there's prosperity on the horizon. And now we're talking about adding those back. And that's a really sad state to be there, right? Yeah. That we feel like we can't be safe in our own communities and have to lock everything up like we used to.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what about just like not having any iPads in sight, any liquor in sight? Is that an option, or is it not even obvious? They just know it's in there and they're searching for it.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think they've cased the place before, so they've come in as customers because when they move through the space, they know where they're going and they know what they're looking for. I mean, obviously, we have a beautiful wine wall that we do there for customers to be able to appreciate what we're selling. It would be impossible to unpack that every night and put that back.
Yeah, I hear that. Has anyone been caught? Have you had the help that you need from police in the city?
Yeah, I mean, I think the police are doing the best they can, right? So DC defunded the police back in 2020 and has put such prohibitive measures on the police that a lot of them have said, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm retiring. I can't stomach being in the city anymore. And a lot of folks are feeling the same way, and they're moving out of the city. So, you know, the DC police has done what they can, but I would say that the mayor and the council have been quite absent from this issue for many years, and only recently, with several of us, both business owners, speaking up and putting, you know, the issues out there, have they actually taken a stance and tried to do something. But again, it's early days.
You know, I just want to say it is so hard running a small business, and I know there must be such a pit in your stomach when you walk up to shattered glass again. And also watching the video back from that Nest camera, it's so violating that someone is in that space and doing that. One more question for you. Why keep going? 4 break-ins in just months. Why are you still doing this?
Yeah, I mean, we opened up for the community. We've been part of the community for a long time, right? We go back about 9 years, and it just seems like, why admit defeat, right? And you know, our patrons, our customers, they come in and they've expressed, hey, please don't close down. We love you being here. You have transformed this community. You've put it, you know, on the map for H Street, and we want to continue doing that, right? And giving up is not the solution.
What is the solution?
That's a great question, a pretty complicated one. I mean, I think at this point, it's get the police back into the positions that they are, empower them to do their jobs, right? And provide the level of funding they need to actually be out there. I mean, you know, it's a cat and mouse game. The police are chasing the next crime in the city, and when they're in that other location, crimes are popping up and where they used to be. So, I mean, I think it's appreciating the police, supporting them, and empowering them to do their jobs once again.
Yeah, absolutely. And Adam, one more clarifying question, just so I'm clear. Has a single person been caught from these 4 break-ins?
There's been one person that is caught, but if we look at our videos, there are 3 or 4 people that were involved with very different characteristics each time. So, you know, when the district declared victory, when they caught this one person, that was a pretty big demoralizing moment to have them say, hey, we've solved it. We're back in business. Everything's going to get better. And I thought, you're far from it.
Yeah.
You have a long way to go.
I hear that. All right. Adam Kelinsky, we are wishing you all the best and just blue skies and ease going forward. But I know that your experience is not a singular one, and so many are dealing with the same thing. Thanks for coming on and sharing your story.
My heart goes out to them as well.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.